Judicial procedure has started as Dr. Yunus surrendered before the Labour Court on Tuesday morning. On Tuesday morning, Grameen Bank founder Dr. Yunus appeared before the court for violation of labour law concerning alleged irregularities over employees. Later on, the Third Labour Court rejected his petition seeking relief from the allegation. However, the court framed charge on the case and started judicial procedure. Tensions escalated as two factions of Awami League have clashed in Chattogram Upazila of Kumilla, heading to the halting of traffic on Dhaka-Chattogram highway on Tuesday morning. The clash between the supporters and activists of Kumilla 11 MP MD Mazibul Haq and Chattogram Municipality former Mayor MD Mizanur Rahman and Sripur UP Chairman Shahjalal Muzumdar started at 8 a.m. on Tuesday. Locals have reported that the presence of approximately 50 individuals, each armed with sticks and other locally made weapons, obstructing traffic movement on the highway and causing at least 10-kilometer-long tailback. They were seen vandalizing vehicles and harassing and intimidating the passengers in an attempt to establish supremacy in the area. Central BNP has expelled 43 of its leaders and activists in Sylhet, including the district unit, Chhatrodol president and general secretary, for participating in the upcoming city corporation elections, defying the party directives. Initially, show cause notices were issued against 41 leaders and activists for their participation in the election against the party directive. However, they failed to provide a satisfactory response, prompting the party leadership to take further action. Later, 2 more names were added in the list. Of those expelled, 38 are male and 4 are female councillor candidates. The list also includes independent mayoral candidate Salauddin Rimon from the city's ward of Nog 27. With the upcoming 5th election for the SCC scheduled for 21st June, tensions have escalated within the BNP following the expulsion of 43 activists who defied the party's directive and decided to run as candidates. Bangladesh may face intense heat from 2 to 8 degrees Celsius higher than normal temperature. It also may rain less in the previous month of May. According to the Bangladesh Meteorological Department, the month of May experienced 44% less rain than normal. The maximum temperature recorded in Rajshahi was 40.7 degrees Celsius on Monday. The previous day, the highest temperature in the country was recorded in Dinajpur at 41.1 degrees Celsius. According to Bangladesh Meteorological Department, severe heat wave is sweeping over the districts of Rajshahi and Pabna. Mild to moderate heat wave is sweeping over Dhaka, Rangpur, Mymensingh, Sylhet and Khulna and Borishal divisions and the rest parts of Rajshahi division and the regions of Chattogram, Rangamati, Kumilla, Chatpur, Noakhali and Bandarbon, and it may continue. Entrepreneurs have complained that the government did not keep its promise, even though the prices were increased in the promise of uninterrupted gas supply. Business leaders say that the energy crisis is hindering the production of the industries. They are under pressure due to reduced income. Petrobangla says to solve the crisis, the amount of LNG purchase from the spot markets is being increased, although there is a demand for product and other raw materials in the factory. The machines are not running due to the lack of fuel. Analysts complain that the people have paid for the wrong policies of the government more than the global issues. They urge that the government should take initiative to explore natural resources on the large scale now. U.S. State Department has responded to Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina's statement on U.S. sanctions. In addition, U.S. State Department also discussed the recent letter concerning U.S. Congress lawmakers about Bangladesh elections and the Ghazipur City Corporation elections.
The United States is committed to the promotion of democracy and free and fair elections all over the world. The government, political parties, civil society, and the media in Bangladesh have all expressed their desire that the upcoming national elections be free, fair, and peaceful. And in support of those free and fair and peaceful elections, the U.S. announced, as you noted, a number of weeks ago,
Opposition BNP is preparing a list of over-enthusiastic members in police administration. They will submit the list to the U.S. Embassy in Dhaka, said the top BNP leaders. To this end, letters have been sent to the grassroots level workers to detect such persons engaged in the police administration. Talking on the current political situation, BNP leaders say that not Awami League members working in the government organization are their opponents. The BNP letter to the grassroots levels particularly covers the list of government officials who seem to be over-enthusiastic during the polls of 2014 and 2018. Awami League President and Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina has urged the party leaders and the activists to take all the preparations of the next national polls, saying it would be a challenge due to the multifaceted conspiracies. The Premier said the next election is the challenge because there are conspiracies from various quarters. She said that while exchanging views with the leaders, activists of Awami League and its associate bodies at her official residence of Ganabhavan. Sheikh Hasina said whenever the life of the country's people is improving to some extent, some black sheep are here in Bangladesh who speak against Bangladesh and spread falsehood everywhere. Some people raise misconceptions about Bangladesh before foreigners to get international donations, he said. State Minister for Foreign Affairs Shahrial Alam has said that the government will take necessary steps if any foreign diplomat violates the diplomatic norms. Necessary steps will be taken, he told the reporters at the Foreign Ministry on Monday while he was approached to make comments on the recent visit of some envoys to BNP office to discuss the upcoming elections. On a recently installed Undivided Indians mural at the newly built Indian Parliament, the State Minister for Foreign Affairs said Bangladesh government already contacted Indian government about the matter. The mural contains the map of undivided India covering current India and Pakistan and Bangladesh. Alam warned that such activities might increase in the coming days as the election gets closer. On the U.S. visa and related issues, he said anti-government forces have been involved in propaganda and misinformation centering the new U.S. visa policy. The mainstream media, he said, has a big responsibility to verify those and act judicially. On the first day of lifting the import restrictions, the government has allowed the import of 280,800 metric tons of onions. However, 1,507 metric tons were imported on Monday. Meanwhile, on the news of the import, the price of onion has decreased to Taka 30 to 35 per kg. CAB says the sudden price drop proves the syndicate is still active. Meanwhile, Indian onion trucks started entering through Benapole, Bomra, Shonamjid and Hilly land ports on Monday afternoon. Consumers organization CAB claims that the prices fell overnight due to the new news of imports proves that trader syndicate are reasons behind the price hike. Contesting from same family, brothers, sisters and husband, wife or candidates for general and reserved councillor post in Borishal city elections. They say if elected from the same family, development work can be done well without any obstacles. Besides, the nephew has contested for the post of general councillor in the same ward. Rubina Akhtar is only female candidate contesting from ward number 16 for the post of general councillor in Borishal City Corporation elections. Rubina's rival are 6 including her nephew and a current councillor Rajiv Hussain Khan. Meanwhile, general councillor candidate in ward number 26 is Humayun Kabir and his wife Nazneen Akhtar is contesting in the reserve ward of number 24, 25 and 26. If elected, the husband and wife pledges to give something new to the residents of these wards. Due to the coal crisis, the production of 1,300 megawatt Pyra power plant has been shut down. The power department hopes to restart the power plant by the end of this month when new coals arrive. Meanwhile, the country is burning in an unusual heat wave. According to the meteorological department, the country is currently experiencing 7 degrees Celsius above normal, which is 5 degrees Celsius higher than this time last year. The supervisor of the power plant said that the coal ship will arrive on June 25 and the power plant is likely to be resumed within this month.